I need a parfait. I need to meditate with the bunny on my state. I'm finna give it a good shot on my cache. She want the Mew Mew. She want the East Shade. How much it costed?
From the banks of the Ohio River, there's a look at what's now known as Paycor Stadium here in Cincinnati. Tonight we kick off Week 7 with a great Thursday night matchup here. As it'll be the Pittsburgh Steelers taking on the Cincinnati Bengals. Set to begin another week of football, and happy to have you along. We are underway on Thursday night prime time. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Right to the air is Rodgers. He'll get this complete to Calvin Austin. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 13 yards on the game's opening play.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
Throwing now is Rodgers. Caught by Wilson. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for? Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Now Rodgers. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And down inside the 15 he goes. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. 4 consecutive passes to begin this opening drive, and you can't argue with the results. They've already driven it into the red zone and a fresh set of downs here to play with.
Which means there's a lot of trust by the play caller, by the quarterback, the receivers, you name it. Everyone locked in, everyone doing their job. I continue to go in that direction because right now they get the defense back on their heels.
And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far in the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
Let's go.
yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
That's a nice example of good team defense right there. Ball was snapped at the 1-yard line. They knocked them back and caused a loss. But you notice they were trying to find any type of a gap to run through. Wasn't one available, and they stuffed the play right there in the middle of it.
And in for the Steelers touchdown. Pat Fryermuth, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Steelers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. Extra point good by Prater. And that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
11. Here we go. Thanks.
Now Burrow. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
11. MP. Gun. Stop. 180.
Now it's Burrow. Open man is Chase, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
And the Bengals 1st down.
Here we go. 11. Come.
37-yard line.
They'll run for the first time here with Brown. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43. They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another 1st down. It will.
43-yard line.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow escaping the pressure right. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain.
1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
11. Here we go.
An inside give, Brown. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Chase Brown, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bengals are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Evan McPherson for the extra point. No good, and they'll remain down by a point.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. 3-2, their record through the first 5 games of the year as they got the victory last week. It's still early, just October, but what have you seen from these guys so far?
Well, what I've seen is a team that's still figuring out all their pieces because they've got some new faces from a year ago and in some new draft picks. Sometimes it takes a month or so before you really start to gel as a team and for those players to figure out their roles. But right now, I see them starting to elevate.
Here's Rodgers to throw. Left side here taken in by Metcalf. 3rd and 2. To throw is Rodgers. Targeting the out route, and he completes this to Metcalf. After one, a one-point game, 7-6. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. And again, it's Rodgers. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That one good for 14 yards and a Steeler first. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Rodgers going to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked by Logan Wilson. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
Brandon, this is a veteran quarterback back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is definitely not his best ball, and I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Here we go.
Burrow looking to pass. Dancing to his left. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
Gun. Dot.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Flush to his right. The connection here with Nelson Aguilar. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
11.
Now Burrow going to change things up. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. So 3rd and 2, this quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
They'll let this go for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And the Steelers are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down. Quite a decision there on 4th down. They didn't just want the first. They wanted 6 points, and following the interception, they're going to come away with neither.
And that's too bad, partner, because they really went for it on that one, right? Because I think in their mind, sometimes the illogical play is a logical play. But in this case, they were wrong. I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Here's Rodgers. Boy, a dangerous throw there. Fortunate for him, it'll wind up incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
To throw, it's Rodgers. Wilson's got it complete. And they will stop him short. They get him to the ground at the 27. No first down. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And It's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Bengals are going to get it back in terrific field position. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. A short throw there pulled in by all. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And that's going to bring up second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
So from the 26-yard line, here's second and 9. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down.
And 9 yards.
They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now it's Burrow. Now a short one to Gesicki. There'll be a gain of just a yard, and that'll bring up fourth down.
Partner, I think that completion takes the definition of dink and dunk to a different level, doesn't it?
It does, and the defense was right there, kind of played into their hands.
1-1, ready?
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on fourth down. They'll try and throw for it with Burrow. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Eric Stokes. And the Steelers are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well, the decision there, fourth and goal. They go for it, but this ball intercepted in the end zone.
Hey, how about some applause for the stand by this defense? Just to force them into a fourth and goal situation was one thing, but then to get the interception, keep them off the scoreboard, that's a job very well done.
Good yardage after the catch. Is that play good for 30 and a first?
They made that way too easy for them. No one is supposed to be that open against an NFL defense. Once he caught the ball, there wasn't anybody close enough to stop him. And he was able to continue downfield after making the catch.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
It's now second and 10.
Shotgun now for Rodgers. They'll find Metcalf. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down.
A gain of 4. And it's third.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. In need of a conversion on third down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now it's Rodgers. That completes it again to Metcalf. And he's brought down short by a yard. It's a third down gain of 4.
Now fourth down.
Rodgers going to go on fourth down. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there. 39 yards. And the Steelers take a chance, but they find pay dirt on fourth and goal. Prater for the extra point. And the lead is up to 8. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
The Bengals drive about to get going. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Burrow will throw. Being chased out left. And now Burrow going to be intercepted yet again. And the Steelers are going to get it back here just past the 35. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. I suppose you go in the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2. And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
And Wilson with it, complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. A first down there on a pickup of 25. Working from the gun, Rodgers. Catch is made by Metcalf. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Now a first and 10 at the 11. Again, they'll throw with Rodgers. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Throwing now is Rodgers. And it'll be intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. Charles, one thing that he referenced to us yesterday was his confidence fitting the ball into any window, but obviously that window was a little too tight, and it was closing in a hurry.
And he was talking to us about having anticipation in making those types of throws. Down near the goal line, I don't think you can anticipate it as much as you need to see it open. You got to be precise with your throws down here in the red zone. That one goes into double coverage, and he gets picked off.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. The Bengals with work to do in this third quarter, but they'll get the football first as we are back underway. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. All in all, pretty manageable deficit, Charles, here as they start this third quarter off.